From a leadership perspective,
Mhm.
as the executive head of MRC, I want to know if you had the ability, and I'm sure you have and you will, but I mean, if you're looking at the future of MRC, what would be some areas that you would like to tap into that you currently aren't involved in?
Well, like I just said, we have a couple of growth initiatives that we're looking at now, and we are going to do. The plastic recycling facility will be expanded on, and we will be producing, or we will be entering into new plastic recycling facilities. So processing other types of plastic that we don't do today,
Mhm.
and we are going to grow the capacity as well.
Yes.
An area that we've looked at and been a little bit successful, and that has really opened the door that we need to look at all the oil and gas wastes. And we need to start providing solutions for local oil and gas waste locally.
Yes.
And there are opportunities. The KPC has put out initiatives that they want to now actually diversify the local economy and assist. I think there are going to be more opportunities there. That's specific to waste management. That's specific to my industry.
Exactly. Would you consider stepping out of this industry into something else?
Not for some time. I still have to build a complete industrial environmental zone. I want to recycle everything. Then once we start recycling everything, then I can maybe think about it.
I like how you said, I want to,
Mm.
because the next part of the conversation obviously is going to go back to you.
Okay.
Because we want to know also the leader and the person who's driving change, not only information about the company.
Okay.
And I know you're somebody who works in an industry that is not easy at all compared to others, right? It's not fun. It's not retail. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not fashion. It's not fast moving consumer goods. It's
No.
not that posh, let's say.
No, it isn't.
And
We
I
deal with
think
trash every day.
it is much difficult, right?
Yes.
And I want to know, going back to your leadership and your 15 years of experience in MRC, what was one of the hardest decisions that you feel you had to make?
We've had some interesting blocks. I mean, we had this initiative. We've now nearly finalized it, but we've got the acceptance in principle, is to convert our land into a complete industrial zone and add more activities and more licenses. That was a significant challenge because we had this large plot of land that we could only use for plastic and steel, and we
Hmm.
wanted to do more. So that, I think, has been a big one. The toughest decision I've had to take. We work in a dynamic environment, so there's decisions that occur all day.
I
I
mean, a moment that you felt was very risky for you, something we're thinking now also about the younger generations who are looking at us and are looking at business leaders such as you in awe, and they're hoping maybe one day to themselves be able to lead such change in Kuwait. And that's why I'm asking.
well,
Uh,
I use. See, I don't have a problem. On the contrary, I encourage investing in local talent and pushing them to go further. And I always say to any up and coming person in our organization, if you're not interested in my seat, then you're in the wrong place.
yeah.
Because if they need to be thinking about, I'm going to take your place. Because
Yes.
if they can think and take my place, then they're definitely in the right place. Because
Yes.
then we're growing a good environment for the work. B, they're gonna work and they're gonna learn and they're gonna produce.
Yes.
Um, Going back, I still can't think of difficult decisions because we had to.
No, but if you had, for example, to offer a small piece of advice to maybe younger generations who are looking at the sector, who would be interested in doing such activities, would
Okay.
there be a piece of advice that you would have for them specifically in this harsher industry?
Yeah, just do it.
Just
Just do it. Really, start. Once you start, you're gonna learn. You're gonna be getting beaten up. You're gonna get hit. You might not see the money in the beginning, but if you keep at it, be consistent, be persistent, it will happen. Because this is why the private sector flourishes in the end. Okay, the people that remain are the resilient ones that actually keep on pushing and don't give up, and it works. We're very innovative. That's why the private sector is very innovative. We'll make it work. We have to make it work because it's our money.
Exactly.
So anybody that wants to get into this industry, go for it. We need more recyclers in Kuwait. We need more people that are involved in the environment. There are so many areas in the environment that needs to be addressed.
Are you going to open internship programs? Should we ask
Internship.
them now? Go
Yes,
contact.
yes. No. This is somewhere. This is somewhere that we've been looking at with HR. We've had a couple of interns. We actually had a couple last year. They were thinking about coming in, but they found, I guess, better places. So it must have been. So yeah, we're always open to internships.
Okay, wonderful. Tarek, tell me something. How hard it is to balance profitability with responsibility?
That's every day, I guess. It's always like that. It's always, those are the tough everyday decisions. But you have to. You always end up giving up a little bit of profitability. You have to give up a little profitability to do the right thing. It has to be done. Okay. Yes, I am responsible for my shareholders. I have to make sure I'm responsible to the board, and the board is to the shareholders. And we have to do everything correctly and hopefully all profitably. But it doesn't always work that way. You have to take decisions on a day-to-day basis that, for example, those containers. I would never sell at that rate. But hang on a second. It's better to sell them than have that money stuck on the ground for I don't know how long.
Exactly.
So you take that decision. We didn't lose money on it. We left a little bit of money on the table. Okay, yes. But we took the decision and had to go on.
Yes. Tarek, I know that you're somebody who has been very active, even during your student years. We're talking student leadership, a bit of media activities. And I want to know, did you ever think of working in this industry, or were you imagining something else for yourself?
I actually have a degree in mass media
Okay.
and sociology. I have a double major, mass media and sociology. Would I ever think that I'd be running a waste management company? Nothing to do with what I studied.
Okay.
But this is another thing for the young guys and girls.
Okay. Pay attention.
I think getting a university degree or getting a MBA or education in general has got nothing to do with your future career.
Mm-hmm.
The process of getting the education is training for your brain to solve problems.
Exactly.
And once you're out there, the job that you get, if it's not a profession, if you're not a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer that's specific, everybody else, we're all generalists.
Yes.
So you need to know how to solve problems, manage projects, and that's what makes successful. My career started off as a salesperson in a computer company.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went into logistics and had the opportunity to run this company, so I jumped at it.
One last question.
Yeah.
I would like to ask you a lot more things, but I think we can stop here. I would like to ask you one last question. What has this journey taught you when you look back?
Don't stop. You can't stop when the doors close. You have to keep pushing. Other doors will open. You just have to be persistent. And sometimes this is actually a key thing. You just have to keep on going. You have to keep on going. I mean, during Corona, it was quite tough for us. We had to close down all our operations except for the medical health. Okay, and now we didn't close operations in the last 4 or 5 weeks. We actually took the time to review and look at our internal processes and see where we can do and look for other options for our product. We didn't shut down. You have to just keep on going. That's the only thing. You must continue.
So we're always going to continue.
Of course.
Tarek, thank you so much for being with us today. It has been a real pleasure talking to you. And as I always say, I'm sure that everybody watching today has a bit more understanding about what your company does, but also about opportunities in Kuwait in the sector.
Right. So I would leave one last message is
Yes, please.
think about reusing, think about recycling, okay? Because you're doing something good.
Thank
It
you so
helps
much.
all of us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.